Huh? Cannot hear. Can others hear? No. Huh? Okay. Yeah. 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 Shloka 32, chapter 9. Shloka 32. मां हि पार्थव्यपाश्रित्य येऽपि स्युः पापयोनयः स्त्रियो वैश्यास्तथा शूद्राः तेऽपि यान्ति परां गतिम्. I have introduced this shloka in the previous session. In shloka 32 as well as in 33, Bhagavan is stating that uh, Sushma ji, can you hear? Sandhya, Sandhya, can you hear? Oh, I don't know what is wrong with her. She can also hear. So that means it is not from my end. The problem is not at my end. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bhakti is open for all. Every human being can attain moksha by following the discipline of bhakti. Let us look into the shloka. He Partha, O Arjuna, Partha, yepi syuh papayonayaha. There are some papayonis. Papayoni means they are born in a particular body on account of some papa in the previous janmas. In this context, the word papayoni refers to some human beings who are born in a materialistic culture, in a materialistic surrounding, like some foreign cultures where they don't have much of spirituality. Being born there is on account of papa because such birth deprives them of the spiritual pursuit, the exposure to the spiritual pursuit. Also, culture plays an important role in the spiritual unfoldment of an individual because it is culture that teaches you how to relate to various things in life. In the Hindu culture, we learn from childhood how to see God, how to see divinity in various objects, like how to see divinity in book. Even book is Saraswati. How to see divinity in water, how to see divinity in the guru, in the parents, and so on. Whereas someone born in the other cultures, they do not learn to see the divinity in various objects. Therefore, being born in a given culture also plays a significant role in facilitating the pursuit of moksha. Now, some people are papayonayah. We should remember that this papayoni is only from the standpoint of a particular pursuit. Here we are discussing the pursuit of moksha. From the standpoint of the pursuit of moksha, they are papayonis because such birth is not conducive for the pursuit of moksha, not very favorable to the pursuit of moksha. In that respect, they are papayonis. But in some other respect, they may be punyayonis because as far as enjoyment is concerned, as far as material wealth is concerned, they are in a better position. They are more privileged. Therefore, we should understand these words in a relative sense. It is like some land is suitable for cultivation of a particular type of crop. For example, the Himalayas is suitable for cultivation of some type of fruits like apples, whereas the coastal area is suitable for cultivation of some other crops like coconut. It is not possible to grow apple in Mumbai. Likewise, it is not possible to grow coconut in Himalayas. In the same manner, certain bodies, certain birds are more suitable for the pursuit of moksha than some other birds. In that respect, those who are born in other cultures, they are called papayonayaha. And striyaha, women, even women's birth is not as suitable for moksha as the male body because of various reasons. The reasons may be physical, psychological, as well as sociological. Physiological, psychological, and sociological reasons. Because of all these reasons, the woman's birth may not be as conducive for the pursuit of moksha as male body. For example, in olden days, the Gurukula was situated in the forest. It was not possible to send women to the Gurukula to study because of so many practical reasons. Considering all these reasons, woman's birth is not as conducive for moksha. Therefore, striyaha, vaishyaha, vaishya, the business people, the varna, whose duty is krishi gauraksha vanijyam, agriculture and vanijya, business, and so on, and taking care of cows, etc. Vaishyaha, even the Vaishya Janma is very suitable for certain types of pursuits. For example, if you want to earn money, Artha Purushartha, Vaishya Janma is the most suitable because the richest people are the Vaishyas. Whereas for the pursuit of moksha, it may not be as suitable. Tatha Shudraha, and the Shudras, the Shudra Janma, even Shudra Janma is suitable for certain other types of works, certain other types of pursuits. Some professions, if somebody wants to take certain types of profession, then Shudra Janma is very suitable. So Shudraha, but even the Shudra Janma is not very much favorable for moksha because of its own limitation in terms of profession, etc. So even such people, now Krishna says, even such people, those who are having a janma which is not very favorable for moksha, not as conducive for moksha as the life of a brahmana, etc. Even they, if they take refuge at Paramatma, Mam hi vyapashritya, if they take refuge at Paramatma, if they cultivate dependence on Paramatma and sincerely worship Paramatma, then tepi param gatim yanti, even they can get paragati, the ultimate goal, moksha, in due course of time, on account of their devotion, on account of their unswerving bhakti. Even they get qualified for the pursuit of Atmajnana, and then they get Atmajnana, and ultimately even they can get moksha. Therefore, the pursuit of moksha is open for all. It is possible for every human being. Even if somebody is born in a foreign culture, or even if somebody is a woman, the pursuit of moksha is open. It is possible. Shloka 33. Kim punarbrahmanaः punyaः bhakta rajarshayasthatha anityamasukham lokam imam prapya bhajasva mam. In this shloka, Bhagavan is presenting Kaimuti Kanyaya. Kaimuti Kanyaya is a rhetoric. For example, let me explain Kaimuti Kanyaya with an example. I was in a building on the ground floor. Then that building did not have lift, no lift. You have to go to third floor or fourth floor without lift. Then there was a young boy about 15 years old, and then there is an elderly gentleman around 75 years old. Then the 75-year-old man just climbs up the stairs without expecting lift, without expecting any help, without complaining. The 75-year-old man climbs up the stairs and does his work and comes back. But then the 15-year-old boy He is asking, is there a lift? I want a lift. I cannot go all the way fourth floor without lift. He is complaining. Then I tell him, see, the 75-year-old man, grandfather, even the grandfather did not complain. He climbed up the stairs very easily and he came down also. If he can climb the stairs easily, why can't you? Why cannot you climb the stairs? So such a statement is called Kaimutika Nyaya. If even a 75-year-old man can climb the stairs, why can't a 15-year-old boy? In the same manner, Bhagavan is stating, if even those people whose janmas are not very favorable for moksha, like women, etc., even if even they can get moksha by taking refuge at Paramatma, then why not those people whose life is favorable for moksha, even more favorable for moksha than women, etc. Kim punarbrahmana punyaha, kim, then why not brahmana, punyaha brahmana, the brahmana who is punya, punya means who follows the dharma, a dharmika brahmana. The adjective punya is needed for brahmana because sometimes even brahmana might be doing papa, like Ravana. Even Ravana was a brahmana, but he was not a punya brahmana. He was not committed to punya. So a brahmana who is committed to punya, a brahmana who is committed to dharma, his life is very much suitable for the pursuit of moksha. Therefore, why cannot he get moksha if he takes refuge at Paramatma? That means he can definitely get moksha if he devotes himself to Paramatma and pursues moksha. Tatha bhaktaha rajarshayah, and also the rajarshis. Rajarshi means rajanascha te rishayah rajarshayah. They are kings. Being kings, they are also rishis. They have studied the Shastra. They have the knowledge of Paramatma. They have knowledge of the sadhana. Therefore, they are rishis. Rajanascha te rishayah rajarshayah. They are kings, meanwhile they are rishis. Bhaktaha rajarshayah. The rajarshis who are bhaktas, even their life is very much conducive for moksha, almost as conducive as the Brahmanas. Therefore, why even they cannot get moksha? Even they can definitely get moksha if they take refuge at the feet of Paramatma. By stating this, Bhagavan hints to Arjuna that even he can get moksha because he is a Kshatriya, a Rajarshi. He is born in a king's family and he has the wisdom of Shastra. Therefore, he is a Rishi also. Therefore, if you take refuge at Paramatma, if you commit yourself to Paramatma and worship Paramatma, even you can get moksha. Therefore, Bhagavan suggests Arjuna, Anityam sukham lokam imam prapya bhajasva mam. This loka, the human world, is anitya and asukha. It is anitya, impermanent. Since this human world is impermanent, do not expect permanent happiness in this human world. By saying anityam, Bhagavan conveys, do not expect permanent happiness in this human world. And the word anityam signifies another point also. The pursuit of moksha, for the pursuit of moksha, human life is the most conducive. Other janmas, like the animal janmas or even the devata janma, is not favorable to the pursuit of moksha. Therefore, do not delay. This life is temporary. Do not waste away this life. The best use of this life is to work for moksha. This point is also conveyed by the adjective anityam lokam. This loka is anitya and also asukham. This loka is asukha. There is no sukha in this world. There is only dukkha in this world. Even if you think there is some sukha, it is really not sukha. It is only dukkha. It seems to be sukha. but really it is dukkha. It is only headache. If you think becoming a prime minister is sukha, go and ask the prime minister, is it sukha to be a prime minister? He will say it is all headaches, series of problems. Therefore, in this world, we cannot expect sukha. Anityam asukham imam lokam prapya. Since you have attained this human birth, which is anitya, since it is anitya, you should not delay. And asukham, the word asukham also signifies another point. Since there are many dukkha in this human world, there are many problems in this human world, it is easier to get vairagya in the human janma, whereas in the devata janma, etc., it is not so easy to get vairagya, because in devata janma there is a lot of sukha, lot of pleasure. When there is a lot of pleasure, people hardly get vairagya. Even because of that reason, the human birth is conducive for moksha, because in human birth it is easier to get vairagya, because we keep experiencing dukkha, and also we keep seeing the dukkha of others. We keep seeing the sorrows of others, the miseries of others. Bhajaswa mam, do not delay, do not waste this opportunity. Worship me, take refuge at me, so that you will get moksha in this janma itself. Shloka 34. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktvam atmanam matparayanah. In the previous shloka, Bhagavan said, Bhajaswa mam, take refuge at me, take recourse to me. This was Bhagavan's suggestion to Arjuna. Now, Bhagavan explains how a mumukshu should take recourse to Paramatma, how a mumukshu should seek the grace of Paramatma. Bhagavan says, Manmana bhava, Mayi manaha yasya saha manmanaha, whose mind is in Paramatma is called manmanaha. Fix your mind on me. Fix your manas on me. Place your manas on me, on Paramatma. We hold on to various objects for our emotional support. Somebody may hold on to relatives, somebody might hold on to wealth, and so on. We hold on to various material objects or other people for emotional support. It seems to be okay at some point of time, but eventually, depending on any external object for our emotional support, is going to cause misery, because at any point of time the object may go away from our life, and then we become miserable. Therefore, Bhagavan says, do not hold on to any external object or any relative for your emotional support. Instead, hold on to Paramatma for emotional support. Do not make emotional investment on anything other than Paramatma. It is called emotional investment. We invest emotions on some object. We should be very careful when we make investment. It should be a secure place when we invest something. Likewise, even when we invest our emotions, we should do some due diligence. What is permanent? What will not perish? We should do emotional investment only in that, and it is nothing other than Paramatma, nothing other than Bhagavan. So, Manmana Bhava, place your manas on me, place your emotions on me, hold on to me for your emotional support. Mad Bhakto Bhava. How to become Manmanaha? How to hold on to Paramatma for emotional support? Cultivate love for Paramatma. We seek support from the one whom we love. If we love someone, we seek emotional support from them. We hold on to them for our emotional support. Therefore, in order to become Manmanaha, become Mad Bhaktaha, be my Bhakta, cultivate love for Paramatma, cultivate devotion for Paramatma. Now, how to cultivate bhakti towards Ishvara? How to cultivate bhakti? Nowadays, there are many fans. Fans meaning some movie star fans, cricket player fans. There are such fans. These fans are like devotees. They are bhaktas, but their bhakti is towards some film actor or some cricket player or some football player. So there are such fans. It is well known. Now let's understand how they become fans. How somebody becomes a fan of a particular film star, or how somebody becomes a fan of a particular cricket player. If you analyze, you will understand when they see the glory of the particular actor or the particular cricket player, they start becoming fans. They start cultivating a liking for the particular person by seeing somebody's movie, somebody's acting. You become his fan, like Amitabh Bachchan's fan. How somebody becomes Amitabh Bachchan's fan? He watches Amitabh Bachchan in the movies, his acting, his skills, his personality. After watching his personality, his mannerisms, his dialogue, his glory, he becomes fan. Likewise, if we understand the greatness of Paramatma, if we understand the glory of Paramatma and keep thinking about the greatness of Paramatma, we start cultivating devotion to Paramatma. That is why exposure to the Shastra, keeping listening to the Shastras, helps in cultivating love for Paramatma, because the Shastras, they keep reminding oneself of the greatness of Paramatma. They reveal the greatness of Paramatma. That is how one can cultivate devotion for Paramatma. Mad Bhakto Bhava. And then how to keep the devotion alive, how to keep the bhakti alive, and how to keep enhancing the bhakti. Bhagavan gives two disciplines. to keep the bhakti alive and also to increase the bhakti. Madhyaji bhava, Madhyaji, worship me, be my worshipper, do puja. Puja is a very good discipline to cultivate devotion, to keep the devotion alive, and also to enhance the devotion. Mam namaskuru, do namaskara to me. Doing namaskara to the Ishvara, to Bhagavan, in any form, like in the temple, to the image of Paramatma, also is a way to cultivate devotion. And then mat parayanaha bhava, mat parayanaha, aham param ayanam yasya saha matparayana, whose ultimate goal is Paramatma. Have me as your ultimate goal. Have Paramatma as your ultimate goal. Attaining Paramatma, in other words, attaining moksha, should be the ultimate goal. Evam evam yuktva, committing oneself in this manner, yuktva, having committed to Paramatma, having committed to the pursuit of moksha in this manner, atmanam mam eva eshyasi, in due course of time you will attain me only. You will definitely attain moksha. Mam eva eshyasi. And who is me? I am nothing but your own Atma. Atmanam. Me, who is your Atma. You will attain me on account of your dedication, your devotion. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.